You chinky the bonbons. Go ahead, take you the bonbons. I wish you guys would eat this because it's got diatomaceous earth, and I need you guys to eat some of it because the only way it's gonna help heal you is if you eat the food. I'm gonna have to give it to you guys orally. I have to give it to them orally because they're not taking it like that. Right, baby? Right, Angel? My babies are very stubborn. Yeah, you're a very stubborn doggo. He's so stubborn. Oh shit, I forgot I was fucking live, bro. I'd be bugging. I put that shit on like and walked away. I forgot. Okay. All right, my friends. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a couple messages. Step two, step two, step two, step two. What would you do if Spirit said you're getting money from your head? Would you say yes? Would you say no? Or would you take the money? Or would you let it go? Oh. Because if at first you didn't succeed, you dusted yourself off, you tried again. So the money's coming to you because you tried again. Tried again. Did it then. You don't want to throw it all away. Spirit might not have given it to you in the first place, but what about the second place? Oh, oh. It's a song because some of you are about to get some money because you're going to move out from your mummies. Oh, oh, oh. See, at first you did not succeed in your mission to manifest what you needed, to move out or to get this new beginning. And I'm going to talk about a comment. So tomorrow night I'm doing a Zoom. Here's the thing. If you're following my YouTube, do me a favor. I told people to email me, which probably wasn't smart because I'm going to have to write all those emails down, then put them in the computer, and then send them to people like that. So if you are following my YouTube, just look out for the Zoom link, please. Tomorrow, I'm going to post the Zoom link around 6:30, around 5:30. I'm going to post a Zoom link. Just check my community posts. It's a free Zoom link, donation based, which means that if you were like, bitch, I got some money, I'll throw it to you. That's what that means, okay? When I say donation based, but it's a free Zoom. But donations are very welcome, but it's not necessary. Anyway, I'm doing a Zoom tomorrow on the beginner's spirituality because I feel like a couple of people, they're not beginners, but they're on their second journey of spiritual awakenings. Okay. Now I'm gonna say this to you. What happened today? Hi, hello, Holly. How are you guys? I'm in my tired zone time, so don't mind me. But we went out last night. We were out late, so I'm a little exhausted today. But um, recently I've been getting tagged and people sending me videos that like they're like you're trending on TikTok or whatever, and I'm like what? And then I look, I'm like, so I started posting some of the videos on YouTube because it's just weird to see yourself like 12 years ago and then see yourself now. You're like two different people, but it's also nice to see that I worked that hard to get to where I'm at emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and whatever other ways. Okay. I'm going to say this to you. Somebody around you is sick, their heart, somebody's getting heart failure. It's bad. I think you know what this is because when you're around them, like you cannot breathe. I'm going to make an example to you. So, someone around me, like when I go around them, when I go around him, I can't breathe. I can't catch my breath. Just thinking about it right now, I can't catch my breath. And this seems to me like fluid retention. Whoa, I'm hearing fluid retention, um, gastric buildup, and heart failure is what I'm hearing. I think you know what it is. If you'll know by their stomach is big, it's very big, it's very bloated, extremely bloated. And you hear them breathe, and it's like, that's how they're breathing. It's like, and we're not like, ew, you're gross. It's just like, are you okay, right? Type shit. And then I'm going to say this to you right now. Oh, there's so many things I want to talk about, but hi, Vanessa. Thank you so much, love. We love you. Thank you. Welcome to the Healers Club, everybody. This is the Healers Club. We are a club of healers who are healers and teaching others to become healers and learning ourselves how to use our healing abilities to help others heal. When you become a healer and when you learn you have the gifts, the best thing you could do with that is help many people with it. That's why you're awakened to your powers so that you can become a healer and help others also do their own healing. Because no, I don't heal you, you don't heal someone. You teach them how you healed yourself, and then you pray that they work on it themselves. What? Say hi, Looney. Say hello, everybody. Hi. You want treat treat? You want a treat treat? He's saying hi to everybody. You want treat treat? You want a sweet potato treat treat? You want bonbon? You want kisses? She's the best motherfucking bitch in the world. I will kill for her. I will literally murder someone for her. I'm not kidding. YouTube, I'm joking. Hold on, because there's a lot Spirit's got to say. It's so much, but that, and then financially something is coming to you that you need to move for your own health. You meant you got it just one at a time, one at a time. Something that you need to heal within yourself and your children or your inner child, because I see a child, I see you, and I see some sort of healing happening that needs to happen immediately. And but the thing is, you can't heal around the same people you got sick with. Okay, so those people you got sick with or sick around, you're gonna be guided to leave that situation, whether it's family or whatever. You have 6 chihuahuas. Here, Pookie Bear. Here's a treat for my boo boo gaga. Here, princess. I love how she takes it from me like she's stealing it. She's like, and she runs away. I love her. You guys want to? My dog. And I think her and the cat have worms, and it's stressing me out because vet bills are so expensive. I'm trying to call them and ask them if they have like low price stuff because I'm getting the cat spayed. Luna, I'm not gonna get her spayed, but they say if you spay them, then they have to do a check and check them, and then they tell you like what they need to do. So if you get them spayed, they'll check them, and then they'll tell you what you need to do. I'm I'm emotional right now. I'm so emotional because there's so many wonderful things happening, but like in the midst of those wonderful things happening, it's that little annoyance that like you're annoyed. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of like, like like I know something good is coming, but I'm just like, when? You know what I'm saying? Like you're like in that space. You know what I mean? Was scrolling and found you. That's awesome. I'm happy you're here. I don't eat crackers, but she's pretty. That's funny. Well, I gotta be a cracker. I'm Albanian. I don't think I'm a cracker. I think I'm a burek. You know what burek is? It's an Albanian dish. I'm not cracker. I'm burek, motherfucker. Okay? No cracker. Do you see my fucking skin tone? Do I look like fucking cracker to you? Get out of here, you son of a bitch. Didn't see that. It's offensive. I don't give a fuck what you call me. All right, listen. Let me just speak. Spirit's got some beautiful messages to come through, and I just want to gather my thoughtsicles, because so I went out last night. I'm gonna tell you why I'm telling you this. Everybody knows I talk about things I experience because it's a message. So if you're hearing it, it's because maybe you can resonate, maybe you can, you know, grab some messages out of it, right? Look at my cat. Look what she's doing to the couch, destroying it. She's like, I'm like, fuck it. Do you, bitch? Do you? You gotta get a cat scratch cat couch. Look at this one sniffing her ass. Get your nose out of her asshole. Okay. Now, last night I went out, right? We had a great time, whatever. I'm not saying it for that reason. I am, what's the word? I'm not insecure, but I do tend to see myself like I'm fat, or I'm not attractive, or I have a flat ass, or now I have flat tits too because I got a breast reduction. And I went out last night and there was like women, men there, but it ended up being like a gay spot, by the way, which is so funny because it just happened to turn out to be a gay spot. First, there was straight people there, and all of a sudden, all the gays came in. I was like, oh, okay, yes, right. But like I was looking at the young girls. I was like, oh man, I remember being that young. I'm 43, but I'm not old. But I'm like, I remember being that young, putting the dress and the heels on in the club. I was so drunk I couldn't even see straight, and, all of them was doing that same thing, and I was laughing because I was like, "Ah, it must be nice." I would go up to them and be like, "Enjoy your youth, sweetheart, enjoy it. Enjoy that flat stomach and those tight legs." I'm just kidding. But last night, something happened, like, I was dancing and stuff, and then, like, this really cute guy standing across, I walked by, he was like, "You're leaving?" And he grabbed my hand, and then this other younger dude, he was like 32. It's always the younger dudes. He's like, "Can I get your number?" And I was like, "What's happening?" And that was Spirit's way of showing me, like, "Yo, you're stop saying you're not attractive, you stupid bitch." Because sometimes, you feel unattractive when you haven't been out in a while. And you know me, I stay home a lot. I'm not for the streets. Never been, never will be. Okay. Let me just meet my life partner and I'll be happy. But I'm an adventurer, so I would like to be adventurous with the person that I end up with. But the thing is, I'm always happy to be home because home is where the heart is. And I'm comfortable in my home. And so I feel like a lot of people that are out in the streets a lot, it's because something at home is not comfortable to them. So they just want to go look for that out there, right? People in relationships, if they leave the house and they're always out, it's because they don't want to be home with their partner. I mean, think about it. But regardless of why I judge nobody, because I understand everybody's going through stuff and a lot of people are not spiritually connected. So they don't know why they're hurting or why they're in pain because they've never done the work inside. But besides all of that, your guides need you to know that someone around you, a stepfather, a father, a stepfather, is not feeling well. They're sick, and they're sick not just physically, they're emotionally, mentally sick too. This person doesn't speak. They walk in and out of their room. They're quiet. They don't say nothing. How you doing? How was your day? It's like a zombie apocalypse in your house. I'm getting hit in my head right now. And they are going to die soon. I'm so sorry to say that, but they're going to die. I'm hearing 3 months. Okay. Uh, nobody wants, it's not like they're going to die soon. Yay. It's like, oh, they're going to die soon. They're sick. I can feel their pain. My heart hurts when I'm around this person, is what I'm hearing. Or your stomach, you feel like you can't breathe to whoever this person is, whoever it is to you. Okay. It's not for everybody, obviously. It's only for those of you who've been like, I think he's sick or like something's going on. Another thing your guys said to you right now, they just said, Flo, I need you to tell them about what you said the other day. Um, I would highly suggest that if you don't have children yet, to please like don't have children until you have your own space, your own home. Because if you raise them with the mother, the father, or grandmother, grandfather around, they're gonna just influence a lot of things and not let you be the mother or the father that you're meant to be. And just be very careful with who you select to be your mother, your children's mother and father. And I'm hearing that because some of you may be like having sex without condoms or just forgetting that babies are born, through ejaculation. That's how it works. You put your penis in the woman, and then this thing goes pew, 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 and it goes into the thing. And then this little sperm goes into this egg, and then all of a sudden, a baby is born. Yeah, just don't forget that, okay? Because we want to bring healed, light working babies into this world today, okay? Those of you who are just having babies, you are extremely lucky, especially if you're spiritually awakened. If I would have known then when I had my child what I know now, I mean, I'm an amazing mother. That's one thing I could give myself credit for. I'm with my kid. I watch my kid. I do everything for my kid. She don't like nobody else doing shit for her but me. That's how you know. She don't trust nobody but her mama, and that's how you know. She don't go over people's houses. She don't have random ass friends. She don't like drugs. She don't like cigarettes. She I did a great job raising her. Does she have an attitude? She's my daughter. What do you think? She tells me to go fuck myself a lot of times. And I tell her to go fuck herself too. But then again, we sit in the car and we love each other. And, she's 14. She's growing into her own. And so I respect her personality because I used to have the same personality. But she's different, meaning she's not adventurous like I was like, go here, go there, go wherever. I was crazy, like in a good way, in a good way. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Do you see this baby? How could you not be obsessed with this bitch? Look at her with her little cigar and oh, look at those smiley eyes right there. She's smiling. Who loves you? You're my baby. Your mother loves you so much, bitch. I cannot stand how much I love you. I put diatomaceous earth in the water because these bitches understand me. I put diatomaceous earth in the water. If you don't know what that is, um, yeah, and yo, if your kids curse a little and scream, stop expecting your kids to be perfect. Do you remember what a little shit you were when you were growing up? Come on, man, give them a fucking break. Another thing, okay, I'll never forget this. I watched this little girl. She did a TED talk. She was 12 years, 13 years old, doing a TED talk, which is crazy. And she said, the thing about parents, she was teaching parents how to deal with their teenagers. She goes, the thing about parents is they don't realize that we're teenagers and we forget about what we just argued about within 2 seconds. So if you ignore us and walk away, in a minute or two, we'll be a different kid. But when you keep coming at us, now we're blaming you. It's your fault. But if you stop yelling and cursing, we turn around and go, "Oh man, I'm a shithead. I should say I'm sorry or I should apologize," which is what happens with my kid. I just ignore her and I'm like, "You speak to me when you're calm, okay?" The more calm I stay, the more she feels like, "Damn it, I shouldn't have said that to her," But anyway, and I'm saying this for a reason because some of your kids are going through something, bro. They're going through something. You got to pay attention to their thoughts and what's going on with them. You want your treat? You want your treat? Give it to mama. I cut it for you. Give it to mama. Give it to me. You go, all right, you just want my attention. All right, look, she goes to get my attention. All right, so something's going on with your kid, and I'm telling you, it's autism. I'm hearing autism. That's how much I love my daughter. I got her name thing on me. Um, it's autism, um, anxiety. Thank God it's not depression or none of that stuff, but it's anxiety. It's severe anxiety, social anxiety, um, something going on with the brain like that. They don't think like everybody else, so you got to be patient with them. That's a message, highly sought after message right now for you, for the parents who knew and felt something was going on with their kid and they just needed to hear it out loud. Another thing, um, right. So if you are living in a certain, I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring the comments, but I'm channeling it. When I, that's how you know someone's really channeling. When someone told me this, I didn't realize I was doing it. But when I channel, I look up because like I'm getting the information from a higher source. And they wrote to me, and he's a channeler. He wrote to me. He said, "My name is Damon. I'm a channeler. Look at my YouTube channel." I did. He had a lot of followers and stuff. He said, you're like a straight up channeler, right? Because like you always look up when you talk. That's what channelers do, and their ears sometimes turn red and get hot, and they look away from the straight. It's like they're getting the source information. So if you do that when you talk sometimes, or you're writing or something, just remember that you're a channeler. What was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say that spirit was telling me. Okay, if there's money or something that you need in order to move out and to take this next step, which you're gonna have to take this next step because you can't be here anymore. Listen to me. Listen to mama, okay? I know you want to be like, I know, but I'm scared. What if it doesn't work out? What if I move out on my own? I can't afford it. What if I do this and I can't do it? Spirit said, I will provide for you, okay? I will always provide for you. I hear a Hispanic accent. She's like, we gonna provide, baby. We're gonna provide. I hear a lot of accents happening in my head right now. Um, some of you are not sleeping well. I feel like you're being like bothered when you're sleeping, and you gotta make it very clear to whatever, whoever, or whatever. I don't feel like it's not like we're not talking about demons and scary things. Something about when you're sleeping, the cat, my cat, watch how she looks around because she sees things. Just watch, especially when I'm channeling, she'd be looking around all over the room. She'd be like, she'll go like that, like, yeah, yeah. She always likes to come to me when I'm channeling. This the kind of cat you can't touch her. She's like, fucking don't fucking touch me. She just she's the don't touch me cat. Don't mind my floor because this is their treats all over. Because if I don't, that's why I have this thing here so I can throw the treats down. Watch, watch. See, there's no touching her. You're not allowed to touch her. She just won't let it. And I respect that. That's why cats love me because I'm like, hi, bitch, do you? You know. I okay. I'm gonna say this to you, please. I don't want to because if you're not feeling this, please don't take this on to be your story. This is what I'm seeing. It's like you're sleeping, and some of you may have like sexual entities that need to be cleared. Like they're trying to. You ever feel like a sharp pain in your cooch or your pee pee or your butthole? Like that sharp pain. Like zzz, you're like, oh, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds creepy and weird, but if you ever had that like sharp thing happening, maybe while you're trying to go to sleep, or for me, I felt legs moving, sharp pains in my cooch. Like this has happened in the past. Today it does not because I have worked extremely hard to get rid of these perverts. I mean, they was all trying to get us, a little taste of flow. You know what I'm saying? The whole spirit world was like, yo, flow is the shit. Let's go rape that bitch. It's like you're a ghost, you're still raping, bro. No is no. So I had to let them know. Don't be coming up in my room trying to get some coochie when you're not invited. No means no, motherfucker. I don't care what realm you're in. And I'm not even being funny. Those of you who know, I told you in the beginning of this, when my powers came to me at first, and the universe told me, bitch, you are powerful, and I woke up to it, everybody and their mother in all time, space, or dimensions said, let me go to her, the powerful one. And because when you're powerful and you recognize your abilities, no matter if the power is small or big, and you recognize how do you get rid of them? You watch me when I talk and I'm talking to you guys and I do things like, and I push them away, or I go and I push them away. That might look stupid to people, but y'all motherfuckers love fucking Naruto and you love all these fucking games and Fortnites and they all have powers and like I only know Mortal Kombat and shit because I'm 43, right? Mortal Kombat, like they used to go like this with their hands and push it away. You might think it's stupid, but you're not in this reality that we are in, which we know everything's energy. And energy is real, but it's an illusion. So you have to play with it like it's there. So if something comes at you, you feel uncomfortable, your hand is the force field. It's a force field. You use your hand to say stop to people, right? Or come here. Or no. This is mudras and all that, but I'm not even into all those mudras and all that shit. I could care less about that stuff, but I have my own ways of doing things. And that's why spirit brought me to where I'm at to teach people how to do it. Like they have to do it their own way, but I could teach them my methods, which is I didn't read a book to learn this. And I'm telling you that right now. No book taught me this. No Bibles or Qurans or Torahs taught me this. I got knowledge and information from everything, but when it came to the techniques that I use, which everybody knows about the vacuum portal that I use. If you don't know, tomorrow night, the Zoom that I'm doing, I'm going to post the link. Please remind yourself because I have to remind myself. Put a clock on your phone and let it say alarm. Flow is posting Zoom link at 5:30. At 5 o'clock tomorrow. Be there by 6. And I'm going to teach these little techniques, how to get rid of energy. But I'm going to show you right now anyway. This simple technique, my Pleiadian daughter, who came from the Pleiadian star space, came in my dream, showed herself to me, looked at me and smiled with her big eyes, but they don't smile. They smile with their third eye. They don't have facial expressions. They stay like this. And they talk to you like that with their eyes. That they do not, and they only can communicate with you if you're telepathic. So if they don't come to you in your dreams, it's because your telepathy hasn't advanced yet and they can't get through to you. So, but they will come to you. They will, but you gotta express it. You know, there's so many things I want to like. You know how you know you could use your telepathic powers? Okay. Let me ask you a question. You ever been in a room? Remind me to show you the vacuum technique unless you're gonna be in the room tomorrow. You ever been in a room and all of a sudden weird ass shit starts happening? You get thoughts and you don't realize where they're coming from. You just like you can. It's your things that you weren't thinking about just start coming to you. Even depressive thoughts like, "Oh, I fucking hate this," and "Look at that bitch over there," and blah blah blah. You ever had that happen to you? It happens to me every time I go walk into a room. That's why I have to like block my energy because everybody's thoughts start coming at me. Like I could watch people on the dance floor last night, and I swear to you, I heard their thoughts. The one dude who was dancing with the girl, she was drunk. I heard his thoughts, nasty, and I didn't realize I was doing that on my daughter. I'm standing there staring at him, and he's dancing with her, and I saw, like, I felt his, and I had this face like this. And then the girl that was with us, Merg, she tapped me and she goes, "Yo, your face." I said, "What?" She goes, "You're like," and I'm like, "Oh my God." I didn't realize I was making that face, but I could hear him. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck her." Like, it's just gross. So I was watching him real close. If I could say, and I'm not one of those girls, but I'm also not stupid. I've been in this game for too long. You're not gonna play no games and try to take a drunk ass bitch to the car and do some weird shit and then tell her what the hell you're talking about. You said yes in the first place. Come on now. Come on with that weird ass shit, bro. Come on. There's plenty of bitches that will fuck you. Plenty. They will open their legs for you in 2.3 seconds. Stop chasing bitches. Go for the bitches you can afford. Pat, go for your budget, brother. If you can't afford her mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or financially, find a bitch you can. There's levels to this shit. Okay? Yes. Okay. Yes. MAGA, MAGA, whatever MAGA means, but Trump. Yeah, cool. Trump. Trump was sent by the Pleiadians too, and he's as long as he doesn't go to the dark side, because he's got a lot of things that he's doing right now because he's being controlled and manipulated. But he also was sent here by the good Nordics. Um, the Nordic, the Nordic reptilians, the ones that are like reddish colored and they have like purple colors. He was sent here by them, but because when you're in the presidency, you're pushed to do as you're told. He has to play their game in order to get the things that he needs. So a lot of the things you may hate that he's doing, and trust me, I'm not into politics. I don't care who's president, who's not, because they're all puppets. Every single one of them is a puppet, and to the puppet master. But I do understand that he was sent by the Pleiadian reptilian, the good ones. Um, and also, whatever land, wherever they're buying land right now, they're buying a lot of land in Albania, his daughter. And I'm Albanian. And I'm going to tell you why, because Albania has been protected from the beginning of time. George Washington's mother was Albanian. There was a treaty they wrote a long time ago, and she told George Washington, "You better make sure the Albanians are always protected," and he did. Which is why you don't hear a lot about Albanians with war and problems, because they're the Illyrian soldiers, the double-headed dragon people, the warriors. They're the warriors. They've been battling this shit. I've been in so many wars and battles in my past life, I can't even tell you. That's why my body still fucking hurts today. You don't have to have a rich husband, yo. In life, bro, it's not about rich. It's about, does he make you feel rich? I don't look for wealth, but I'll say this to you. Because of my past experiences, and I'm the type of person who pays for stuff, I have to make sure whoever I date is not going to be broke. It won't be like some broke dude who's like, "Okay, you can pay for me every time." Like, once in a while, bro, cool. But if I'm paying for you every time, like, your dick just looks smaller to me in my head. And I don't care about dick size either, as long as you know how to fuck. But I just don't come at me with like 4 inches, because my vagina is just a little bigger than that. Most girls are. Anyway, it's not about money. It's not about dicks. It's not about none of that. Some of us actually give a fuck about people. Uh-huh. Mhm. The problem is a lot of men go after these like hot, fat ass chicks with big titties. And I get it. Listen, you're a man. That's what you like. That's what you see. You think that that's what's, but you forget to look at what's internally within her. And then you get played and cheated on. And then you think all women are the same. But then you got women like me. And that's all the women that follow me here. Women like me. And this is not, "Oh my God, I'm so real." No, bitch, I'm real. I will never cheat on somebody. I'll just be like, "I don't want to be with you no more. It's not working out." I can't do this anymore. I never steal from you. I never lie to you. Never. I'm telling you the truth. I don't care if it hurts you, if you cry about it. As you want me to lie to you, I don't know what you want. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you if you're fucking me and you're not doing what I like. I'm not gonna play you. I'm just gonna be like, babe, please don't take this offensively, but I don't like when you eat me out like that. It feels funny. But you know why? Because if I don't tell you, then I'm gonna have fantasies about getting eaten out by somebody else. And that's the type of shit we gotta stop doing. We need to talk to each other like fucking adults. Right. If you want to have a threesome, God forbid, like I don't fuck with threesomes. You know why? Because I'm always the actor, producer, and the director of the threesomes. I had 5 or 7 or 12 threesomes in my life, and every time I was the actor, the producer, the director, the cameraman. That shit is exhausting. Okay, you go here, you do this. I'm high fiving this one, telling this one go down here, telling her to pick up her butt. It's exhausting. To be real with you, it's exhausting. And today, you can't trust people with that because there's like bitches that love being side chicks. We can't be doing that shit no more. It's not the same as it used to be. There's cameras, there's weirdos, like people are just weird now. They're not the same anymore. And I say that because when I say like 10 or 12 threesomes, I'm not a whore. I was on TV. Don't forget, people used to throw pussy and dick at me. Like, here you go. And I used to be like, pussy dick. Stop it. And every once in a while, some models or the most best looking men I ever seen would hit on me, knowing damn right that if I wasn't on TV, I'd never smash. So I just took my opportunities when I could. I used it to my full advantage. You Flo from Bad Girls Club? Mm-hmm. Damn, I had the biggest crush on you. When I was locked up, I was jerking off to your face. I was like, think that. Now eat my pussy, motherfucker. And they would. And I took advantage of it. So what? Sue me, bitch. Okay. So back to the story, what were we doing? Channeling. Okay. I can't. I'm exhausted, like of lying. So I don't want to be a liar. And I don't ever worry about somebody coming out and be like, I got a story about Flo. One time this happened and it was fucking 2 dudes or 2 bitches. And I come in and everybody's like, oh my God, Flo, are you okay? And then I come out publicly. First of all, I just want to say that story that was told about me was a lie because it was 3 dudes and 3 bitches, not 2, motherfucker. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Nobody got time to be ashamed of their past. I'm gonna tell you, I worked very hard to get to where I'm at. And let me say something else. If you judge somebody because of who they or what they used to do, especially if you ever meet somebody and they did drugs in the past heavily like me, and you judge them like, bitch, that wasn't even me. I don't even know who that girl was. I look back at that bitch and I'm like, I'm crazy, but that bitch was crazy, bro. She was fucking crazy. She was crazy. Like, and people used like I'll always see comments. Flo got, I love Flo, but she does have some issues. Yeah, bitch, I got issues. That's why I healed what I healed to show everybody. Like Bad Girls Club was a TV show. I of course went in on it and acted a certain way, but you have to understand something. We grew up in toxic situations, generational curses put on us by people putting black magic on us. You know how hard it was for us to clear that shit? Do you have any fucking idea what we went through, motherfucker? You could never. You could never go through addiction, mental illness, postpartum depression, ADD, anxiety, bipolar disorder, bipolar 1, bipolar 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8, fucking uh, multiple personality disorder, schizophrenia, all of you could never, and then turn around and stand here and go, those were my superpowers, and I just didn't know how to use them yet, so they were illnesses until I learned that I was just a fucking powerful bitch who hasn't tapped into my gifts. We're not sick, we're gifted. Nobody's sick, we are gifted. That's the confusion that you have. The illusion that the world puts on you that you're bipolar, you have anxiety. My daughter will be like, Mom, I have anxiety. I say, I know, but I'm going to say this to you, and I don't care if you hate it or not. You're also extremely empathic and telepathic, and you're hearing people's thoughts around you, and you're feeling their feelings, and so you think it's you, but really it's those people's entities. My daughter gets mad when I say shit like that, but she goes, but I always tell her, but seriously, scientifically, we're gonna check and make sure everything's good with you. But spiritually speaking, I went through this shit when I was younger too, except for you're different than I was. You're more advanced and more mature about your stuff, you know? I didn't know how to handle it, so I would freak out, but she's really good with handling her emotions. And we've all been lied to so much in our lives that we had to figure out this shit, bro. We had to figure this shit out ourselves. This is why I say to you, you better fucking walk around with your head to the sky, baby. Up in the air. Walk around with your head in the sky, up in the air, and go, I walked a path that many could never have walked. They wouldn't be here today. God forbid. I hope to God everybody gets through it, but not everybody makes it in this game of spiritual awakenings, in this game of missions, completed, completing. No, not everyone makes it. Some people come, they walk the path, they go, I can't do it, and they cut the contract and they leave. Others walk the path, they do it for a second or two, and then they're like, I just can't. So they go back to the matrix and just where they were comfortable, you know what I'm saying, in their office chair, droning it out, which I respect because without a lot of these people, the world wouldn't spin the way it does. But also with none of these people being that way and being spiritually awoken, we would all be happier and lighter and sweeter and kinder. And you walk around on the earth, guys, and love and light to everyone, but you ever walked around in Manhattan? I'm from the city. I'm from Staten Island. I grew up in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, New York. You have a group of people, like in the movie The Matrix, when they're all walking, they're just like, and then there's like one or two who just stand out, boom, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like about being cool or not. It's because they're in realization that they are not a part of the Matrix. And you see people really look like drones. I truly believe the New York City subway is a level of hell for a lot of people. So you see like homeless people on there, or you see people going back and forth to work. They look exhausted. I be hearing their thoughts. Fuck my life. I hate this shit. I'm fucking riding for 2, 3 hours. This one man, I will never forget me looking at this guy and hearing all of his thoughts. And he kept saying, my wife doesn't give a fuck about me. I work all day. My kids don't even know me. I don't have time for myself. I'm fucking exhausted. And all for what? To pay for an apartment I can't fucking afford because my wife wants to show up to her friends. I bought a ring. I'm still paying for it. Wake up. Come on, guys, with all those expensive rings and $200,000 weddings. I don't even care if you're rich as fuck. And if you, okay, let me say this the nice way. I don't care how rich you are, how wealthy you are. Spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on things like weddings and rings and maybe a car because you want a nice car that's healthy for your family and a good house, good strong foundation. But like the extra shit, like no, I'm not gonna consume liabilities. If they're not investments and they're not bringing light and love, financial wealth to others along with mine, then I don't want it. I'm getting hit in my right eye. This everybody keeps buying liabilities instead of investing in assets that will bring more to them. Don't get me wrong. Maybe some of these women that buy all those Gucci purses and Louis Vuitton, in some world later on, that does become asset because the older a product like that gets, because you know how stupid people are. They Louis Vuitton, I need to pay like $3,000 for it. So, you know, that's how some people are. I'm not like that. If I'm gonna get something, it has to be completely on sale or buy it from a friend. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. But and even when you have, and trust me, I've had pockets full of money and went into stores and was like, no, this isn't worth it. I remember I wanted the Gucci hat. She was like $600. I was like, no, that Gucci purse I got, I bought it from a friend. She has a bunch of Gucci purses and she's made me pay like 350 for it. And I was like, okay. She never even fucking touched the bag. It was in the box, bro. Come on now. You know, listen to me. I'm at that point in my life, in that stage of my life where I'm trying to see how real the universe is. Like, I'm talking to the universe like the universe, my baby daddy, my sugar daddy. Thank you so much, Melissa. My sugar daddy, my baby daddy, my husband, my mother, my father, my sister. And I'm like this. This is how you got to be with the universe. You should have a best friend, and that best friend, excuse me, is the whole universe. And would your best friend leave you out in the dirt? No. Think about how many times in the past you did shit like maybe you were, yeah, the part two mini readings are gonna, tomorrow I'm doing the Zoom. So give me, tomorrow I'm gonna do the Zoom because I feel like a lot of people need that shit right now. So please look for that link, set your alarm at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna post that by 5:15. I'm gonna post that link. I might post it earlier, but just check my community posts every day. That's where I post things like, "Hey guys, I'm doing mini readings," or "Hey guys, I'm doing a Zoom." So if you're not subscribed, hit this. It's easy. Just boop, tap the little button. If you are a member, then you must be looking at the community post because I'm always gonna post on members. "Hey guys, I'm doing a Zoom meeting," or whatever. Right? Just do that so that you don't chase. I don't have to chase everybody around. I'm one person. Like right now, my dumbass posted, "If you want to go on the Zoom tomorrow," but I also did want people's